Hey dumplings, it's Dave Desai. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to get into what some armies have been upset about in terms of a staff member quote-unquote mocking Jungkook. I definitely want to talk about this and get into what is going on because I have a lot of opinions on this. I also want to talk about the possibility of Jin and Taylor doing something together. A lot of armies are speculating about this and definitely think it's a big possibility. So grab your dumpling, a tea spilling mug merch, and let's get into the tea. If you're new here and you're interested in this type of stuff, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified anytime a video drops. And if you're a hater, like to be the first to leave your hate comment, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell also so you can be first to do so. Now let's jump into it. Before we jump into the main part, I do have to give some context here. We are going to be talking about Run BTS. Run BTS is a reality show that BTS partakes in. I could be wrong, but I think this fandom theorized it was because BTS wanted to participate in what idols do on variety shows, like play games and just be weird, but they didn't like the staff at these variety shows. So they just created their own show. Of course, when they do this, they realize there isn't really a need to be on Korean TV shows at this point. The industry is tough. And when you're a nobody, people are mean. I mean, BTS is huge now, but when they started the show, this wasn't the case. So a lot of people in the industry just don't make an effort to accommodate you. And sometimes they'll even laugh at you for saying weird things or being too young. Like there was this big example of Jungkook and the hamburger incident, where he bought a hamburger and his co-stars decided to reject it. Things like that. Now, for the most part, people love Run BTS. I love Run BTS because of the amazing freedom our boys feel and just how free they feel just to be themselves and have cute moments. It's also just filming them doing fun things, so they may not even realize the cameras are there sometimes and just be themselves. The editors themselves are always so funny. They add really cute captions and oftentimes just call Taeyang handsome for no reason. However, there's never not a reason to call Tae handsome. But also, the boys get to do amazing things like skydiving or in more recent episodes that we are going to be talking about, playing sports. The members aren't amazing at sports. But this is something I grew up with and I didn't understand. Asians in general don't put this emphasis on sports. It's not a huge thing over there, and for sure it doesn't represent patriotism like it does in America. And I think it can be ignorant and culturally insensitive to expect everyone to be good at sports. But anyway, I don't think this is what the Run BTS editors intended to do. I was just talking generally. But there was some backlash when Run BTS episodes were teasing BTS for their sport playing ability, calling Jungkook and BTS bad at playing sports. However, I don't think this is the same as someone getting bullied for being bad at sports. This is just light teasing that people do among friends. My friends can make fun of me for pretty much anything and I won't take it to heart because I know they don't actually have any hate towards me. But if I do get offended, it's because I don't feel like I know you or your intention. And so strangers coming up to me saying Asians are bad at sports is a different thing from my friends teasing me about how I can't make a shot at basketball. So I don't really see this as mocking. I see it as playful and fun. I overall really like the subtitles and captions they add to the show. It makes it really fun and cute and it keeps people interested. This is honestly my dream job, to be able to sit there and go through hours of BTS footage, edit them together, and then write cute teasing captions. I love it. Where can I apply to have a job where I can stare at my boys all day? There are other moments which people are like unsure and mad about. And these are moments when the editor called Jungkook the little one. Given he is the little one and probably not only the youngest in the group, the editors might be older than Jungkook too. It'll be like when Jungkook talks, they'll put title of little one instead of his name. And it's like people look for anything to be mad about. This is cute. He is the little one. And they even put smart in front of it. This isn't insulting to anyone. It would be insulting if they did it to Jimin because he isn't the littlest, but then it would be them making fun of his height. Jungkook is the youngest. These are facts. Like if they caption a BTS member, it's like, okay, that's true. People on the tweets were saying this. Why do some of y'all hate the idea of addressing Jungkook as little one, baby, tiny, or cute? Are you going to attack the members and Run BTS editors for calling him by these names as well? It's just a nickname. Why so pressed? Like seriously, there's nothing to be mad about. I bet each member teases each other about things all the time. Like Jungkook gets teased for being the youngest or Jimin for his height, you know, whatever. Which by the way, I was thinking he was like 3 feet tall by the amount of people who tease him for his height. He's 5'7". That's not too short. I'm 5'9". On a good day. So if Jimin's considered really small, then I'm also pretty small and I just can't accept that. But I also get made fun of for my height as well sometimes. I get frustrated when I see people getting upset over something like this, given this isn't like trending or anything like that, but I get upset because I don't see this too much in other groups. I get that armies are overprotective of the boys, but if there were any issues and if BTS members were deeply offended by this, they can just request that it be taken out of the edit. I'm sure they can raise a concern. I don't think it's a big deal, and not everything needs to be protested online. Problems like this is why I think BTS will continue to struggle in America. People want BTS on their show because, of course, it gives them ratings. But they're scared to do anything because no matter what they'll do, there's going to be objections from the internet and things will be trending. And it'll be a whole ordeal. Because if the host even slightly looks at BTS weirdly, it'll be the internet calling the host a BTS hater. Given sometimes the outrage online is warranted, and I've spoken about those times. But 90% of the time, I'm talking about how worldwide trending hate is sometimes a misunderstanding. I hope for less misunderstandings in the future and more love and understanding for each other. BTS gets a lot of support as well. Taylor Swift has been someone who apparently was open about her support for BTS, but more specifically Jin, who apparently came out and said he really wanted to work with Taylor Swift. Apparently a Billboard staff held a poll not too long ago asking their audience who Taylor Swift should collab with. One of the top votes ended up being Seokjin. Jin is someone who publicly likes Taylor. He adds her songs apparently to his playlist and just overall enjoys her music. He recently on Spotify added Taylor You Need to Calm Down and The One. I'm sure Jin would love to create music in a Taylor Swift style and maybe even make music with her. Now this is alleged because I don't know where this came from or what happened, but apparently the song Moon by Jin was written for Taylor. So there is of course this big anticipation for them actually coming together and making music. Even when Jin met Taylor backstage, and this was photographed, people couldn't stop talking about how Jin looked at Taylor. And it was just so beautiful. Taylor is beautiful, and they would make a beautiful royal couple if they were ever to date. I'm not saying they are, because they're married to me, but I would maybe approve my husband and wife getting married to each other if it was them two. I like how it also shows that American music can also transcend different language barriers too, because Jin obviously can't understand Taylor's song, but still is a fan and possibly likes Taylor's message. One person on the Tweetster said, Epiphany by Seokjin and Taylor Swift carries so much weight that I have to take a deep breath before I listen to the song. I don't know. I actually totally forgot they both have a song called Epiphany. That's really cool. And it also makes me really want this collaboration even more. I think it could be in the works eventually. I think they both don't have a problem, but maybe the issue would be with the label, or maybe Taylor's label would want this to happen or could make it happen. One of the artists has to make a track and then they have to work out how much the featured artist will get paid from being on the track. There's a lot that actually goes into a collaboration before something can actually happen. And there's a lot of legal rights and stuff. Like let's say Jin features on Taylor's track. Does Jin have the right to perform the song at all? How much is Jin getting paid for the track? What rights does the label have? And what type of promotion is Taylor going to do for it? That's all agreed upon before anything is released. And so I know a lot of people think collabs are fun, but they can definitely take a long time to work out the kinks there. But regardless, I do hope it happens. Other people on the Tweetster were saying stuff like this. I really want Taylor Swift and BTS Jin collab. Yeah, don't we all? Even Taylor doing backing vocals or Jin doing backing vocals for one of their songs. It'll be so dope and both their voices are so unique. I just know it'll work well together. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your thoughts are. Leave it in the comment section down below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm featuring this comment right here. Thank you so much for leaving comments. And as always, I do have a Patreon if you want to go over there and check stuff out. I have a lot of videos over there that I can't really post on here. This is due to copyright or getting taken down, so I do keep it over there on my Patreon. You can get music video reactions, performance reactions, ship reactions. You can also recommend things you would like to see over there. Link is in the top description down below. I also have a video over there that kind of explains Asian and media and my experience with that. So make sure you go over there and check it out. It would mean a lot to me. It's on the front page and it's free to watch. It also talks a little bit of how you can support this channel a little bit more if you would like to. Make sure you go over there and check it out. With that said, there's two videos that will appear up on screen at the end of this video, so click on one of those and I'll see you over there. Bye.